You've finally done it. You have a house under contract and you're doing the paperwork to get your mortgage lined up. When your realtor calls to ask you who you want to use for your home inspection, you freeze. Your brain has to go back and repeat that part. You get to pick your own home inspector? How do you even go about doing that? Hi there, Big Lloyd Dotson here, and choosing a home inspector isn't a difficult process, but as usual, I have a few tips to help you make it even easier. Because on this edition of Just Ask Big, we'll take a look at 5 tips for choosing a home inspector. So join me right after the break, and I'll share everything you need to know. I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back. It's a known fact that most people like you don't have an existing relationship with a home inspector, so your realtor will likely present you with a list of pros that they highly recommend. And even though time is of the essence because of your inspection period and that's ticking away, you can quickly assess each recommended inspector to find the one that's right for your home purchase. After all, not every inspector can be an expert in every type of construction or neighborhood. You need the person who best fits your purchase. Now, let's get to those 5 helpful tips I promised you. Tip number 1, check that all potential inspectors are members of a reputable home inspector association. InterNACHI and ASHI are 2 of the largest. ASHI, for instance, has been around for 40 years and requires that inspectors complete at least 250 inspections before they call themselves certified. That's a high achievement for a home inspector and a confidence builder for their clients. Tip number 2, ask what inspections they perform. Some home inspectors only do a general home inspection, which can be fine if you're not afraid of that 15-year-old AC unit. But because home inspectors come from all areas of the construction industry, some have specific expertise that can be helpful in finding problems that you probably didn't notice when you walked into the house of your dreams. Tip number 3, have they inspected houses like yours before? There's a huge difference between a brand new house and one built in, say, 1904. Not only are construction techniques very different, the sort of strange upgrades that may have been made to the older home would never be seen in a newer house. An inspector that has little to no experience with a house like yours may flag things wrong that are actually very typical for a home of that age. Tip number 4, do they provide photos with their reports? Yeah, there's no standard format for a home inspection report, though there are a limited number of software packages for inspection companies. They have a lot of options, including providing optional photos of the trouble spots or other items that the inspector may feel need pointing out. If your potential home inspector doesn't provide photos, it can be hard for you to monitor potential problems or for future pros to find and fix the issues that are pointed out. And finally, tip number 5, how soon can they come out? Now that might seem like a silly question, but you're very likely working with a limited window of time to ask for repairs. That means the sooner your new home inspector can get out, the better. It takes several hours to complete a home inspection, as well as time to compile the report and deliver it to your agent. You also never know when you're going to need an additional specialty inspection of systems like your HVAC, roof foundation, so forth and so on. If you're down to your final minutes and one can come out tomorrow and the rest can't until next week, that's not a hard call, is it? Alrighty, folks, that's my big real estate tips for today. If you'd like to learn more educational information on buying and selling real estate, make sure to watch my other Just Ask Big videos. Or if you want to have me help you personally with the buying or selling of real estate, feel free to message me directly, or you can contact me toll-free at 833-ASK-BIG. That's 833-ASK-BIGG. For those that just want the digits, that's 833-275-2444. And last but not least, be sure to visit my website at bigresultsrealestate.com. Okay, thanks for watching, folks, and that's our episode today. I appreciate you joining me, and as always, remember to be bold and think big.